What's going on, everyone? Today's August the 13th, 2023. Here to talk about Sofi today because I'm here to tell you that the high may be in for Sofi, at least for the time being. So welcome everyone to the channel. If you guys want more of this information, give me all the news according to the charts. I would love for you all to hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to this channel because I'm not going to give you anything that is to persuade you into doing some type of action. We come through and we investigate the price action to determine what the overall group is up to. If they're buying more or if they're selling more, that is the direction that we're going to go through. And I think, for an example, you guys can tell that when I did my last video in Sofi, which was produced on August the 1st, I was bullish, right? The market in Sofi has accomplished so many things to substantiate that this stock was still bullish. But here it is today, 13 days, 12 days later, and the market in Sofi has completely fell off. Take a look. I'm not hiding anything from each and every one of you. In actuality, I want to be fully transparent to show you that I am human as well, and that I cannot get every price prediction correct. And this one did not go right. It wasn't correct, but I wanted to talk to you about it, so that we can become more proficient at understanding how the market dynamics really work. Without being nervous, without being emotional, we take a look at the evidence and come up with our thesis. So let's talk about it. Now, why would I say that the high is in for Sofi stock? Why would I tell you all that? Well, for one reason is when we go off the action that has occurred from our last video, from our prediction, the expectation was for price to continue to be bullish and for it to go higher. The moment that we created this price prediction, look at the result. Right after earnings was released in Sofi, the market completely fell off. The next day, it didn't take the market 2 days, 3 days. It was the next day. The market completely ran out of gas. So this massive volume that came into Sofi right here on the 31st of July was mostly selling, because we did not receive the follow through after this massive breakout on the 31st. We did not see it. If the market truly was bullish in Sofi following this great move on the 31st, we would not have received the next day the market come completely down. And it was down 9%, almost 10% on the day. And then we even received an up fake triggered, which is an indicator of weakness. Now, following the 1st of August, you guys can see on the 2nd and the 3rd, the market attempted to hold support at $10, right? So that's one negative thing as to why I can say that the high could be in for Sofi. It's because of this weakness that occurred on the 1st. And then the market in Sofi on the next 3 days, 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th of August, the buyers did not hold this level that we wanted them to hold, which is around $10. That's the second thing. Okay, I'm just giving you all the evidence. The third thing is this trend line. The market in Sofi was doing a fantastic job since May of keeping its price above our trend line, right? Until August the 10th. Market now is below the trend. That's the third thing that we can say that Sofi could have already made its high. Those are the three reasons right there. So why should we expect price to be bullish in Sofi when we have so many negative things going against the buyers right now? They need to come back and give us more confirmation that they're still here at certain price levels. The next level will be around $8, that they will have to come in and confirm that they're still buying Sofi. And even from that standpoint, if they do show up around $8, they will have to run the market within to me, it's going to be like a trading channel, to where $8 is going to be held as support and then $10 is going to be as resistance. So this price prediction did not go right. Yeah, it was wrong. Okay, that's why I had that support area around $10. And once the market in Sofi fell below that, that is where you would have gotten out, because the dynamics has changed. So it would have been probably right there on August the 4th, which would have been about 17.33% loss right there. The market tells us how we need to move. Okay. So let me show you something else. And this is on a weekly chart. Okay. And I don't think a lot of people really look at the market from a weekly perspective, but look at this. Okay. This high volume on the week of July 31st with the price closing on the low is the reason why SoFi ended this last completed weekly price bar down as well. But when I show you the 2 weeks, this may not be the bottom. Look at this on the 2 weeks chart. Look at this spread. This tells me that the market move to the downside in SoFi is not over. This two weekly price bar right there. Which is why I'm emphasizing that the next area of support for the buyers will have to be around 8 to this level right here, 770. So that is my newest area of contention that I'm going to focus in on to see if the buyers are going to show up there, because this market in SoFi is definitely weak. Okay. It is definitely weak right now. I'm just zooming out and I want you all to see it was a very good couple of 2 weekly price bars. Market ran up, got rejected, sellers increased, and we ended on the low. Take a look at SoFi on the 3 weeks. Okay, we have 5 more days on this current 3 weekly price bar, but I think you all get the gist. Okay, here it is on the 5. Take a look at SoFi on the monthly chart. This would be worse in the next 18 days, the conclusion of August, if the price bar in SoFi closes down here on the low like it is right now. But we got 18 days, so I'm not going to be dependent on what we see here, because that would definitely change over the next 18 days. Okay, so I am going to play some weakness into the market in SoFi, but my main issue of target is going to be around $8 to $7.70. We definitely need to see them hold that price there. Okay, and then my third target is going to be around like $7. So let me put this back on the daily chart, and we're going to look for a price in SoFi to go lower. That first target was 8. Okay, you see that's only 7.5% move to the downside. Second target is going to be around 775, 770, which is 10.42. And then my third target all the way down here, it's around $7, which is 18 3/4. Okay, so now let me bring this in a little bit closer. And let's say that the market bounced off of $8. That doesn't mean that the market is finished with going lower. We may see it run back up to 9, even up here at the high around 10. But if the price in SoFi does not break above $10 on strength, this just may be a momentarily move back up to higher prices. But this is where I'm at. All right, so go ahead and give me your thoughts. Let me know about whether you think the market in SoFi is headed. Do you even think the high is in? I mean, you might not even think that, which is cool. Everyone has their opinion. Let me know. Hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.